Good afternoon, dear viewer. I'm here at the inimitable corner cafe. It's actually on a corner of EgLinTon and Don Mills, or more exactly, the place is called Ferrard or some crap. If you're really interested, find it on the damn map, eh? Just pop open a browser and ask Google. You wankers don't even do that yet. I've been doing this for like a couple of years now, ever since they ran the ads. Ask Google. I might have mentioned to you, dear viewer, that this is the Ontario budget thing, by the way. And unfortunately for Ontario, we have a $300 billion fucking deficit, guys. It's the largest fucking deficit in any jurisdiction, subnational, in the world. It's pretty fucking fucked when you think that we got a bigger deficit than places like California, guys. Right? And not to mention whole goddamn countries. So, anyway, I mentioned to you in the past, I believe, dear viewer, that I had the idea for Google Streetcar type stuff like years ago. I thought, well, what if you had a map and when you clicked on the map it zoomed into where, you know, you had pictures essentially of where you're pointing your pointer. You know, you zoom into a forest, or you zoom into an intersection, you zoom into some, you know, address or location. Now here's the thing, they actually do that. You go to Google Maps and you can turn on an option where you'll see photographs spring up on the map. It just makes sense, right? It's just something that makes sense. Streetcar is taking that, Google Streetcar is taking that into like the next level. That's the kind of stuff that's made Google the company they are, right? Can you imagine the meetings that took place where Larry and Sergey are trying to convince hardcore fucking senior level VP of software type dudes, right? That they're gonna drive around a fucking car in every major city in the world, up and down all of the roads in that city. Just talking about it makes your head spin. 5 years later, here we are. So, the reason I started making this little flickster here is because this is the best panini I've ever had in my life, guys. It's so fucking delicious. And in fact, it segues into a nice discussion, which is essentially the pursuit of sensual appetites, or as the Quran calls them, shahwat. Shahwat simply means, you know, Allah says in the Quran, وَمَنْ يُوخَ الشُّحَ نَفْسِهِ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. The person who overcomes his sensual desires is the one who succeeds. You know, you don't need the Quran to understand something like that, my dear viewer. You and I want to be successful. You and I want to have a nice car. You and I, etc., 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 right? Put our kids through school, fuck around on the beach from time to time, take vacations. And for that, you need to not only just have money. See, the big misconception is that money is going to solve everything. Money only solves things if you're organized, guys. Think about that, folks. If you got lots of money, but you don't got any time, it's like they say in Amway. You can be time poor. So you got millions of dollars, but you're working 90-hour weeks, right? And literally some of these, I've been given to understand now recently. I used to think for the longest time that senior executives at major companies make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Guys, they make millions of fucking dollars a year, and it's not just bankers. $10 million is a normal salary for a senior executive at, let's say, Fortune 500. $10 million, that's $1 million a month, guys. Now, the CEO of Walmart, for example, I know for a fact makes about $30 million, 27 to 30. And I don't know if that includes or doesn't include stock options, all this crap. CEO, or one of the presidents, ex-president now, Safra Katz of Oracle, where I used to work. She used to make 50, she used to make 50 million, or she had 50 million, or Oracle shares worth 70 million, or whatever. You know, she gets up on stage and she's joking about the government, and they're messing around with currency, and they're doing, these guys obviously are transnational business, Oracle. They're essentially the largest business software company in the world that nobody's ever heard of. If you say largest business software company in the world, a lot of people are apt to say Microsoft, and they may actually have something there in terms of Windows. However, what a lot of people don't know is that Java is owned by Oracle. Java runs on every fucking computing device on the planet practically. Alright? There you go. I know. Sensual appetites versus needs. So, on the one hand, we find ourselves needy. Ya ayyuhal insan, inna Allah ghani wa antumul fuqara. Same as in the Bible. So my wife, as I keep saying, devout Christian, holy person, praying constantly. Okay, praying meaning she's a hairdresser, and she'll be asking God to help her, literally guide my hands. In her mind, she's talking to God like this: guide my hands, okay, and let me choose the right colors and the right chemicals and all this kind of stuff. And every time I have a problem in life, she's always said the same thing. Like I'm not getting along with people. Like today, for instance, I was on the bus coming here. We're basically at EgLinTon and Don Mills. So I have an interview upstairs with G4S here in a few minutes. But, I'm having trouble with people. Like, I'm negative. I'm just, like, as a lot of people are, I just see the other person and then suddenly my mind is immediately like a ferocious animal. Just all over that dude, in my mind. Judging him, putting him down, looking him up and down, all this crap. Judging him, judging people. Okay, let's say the guy is an idiot, or he looks like one. He's disheveled, his hair is everywhere, he's foaming at the mouth practically. Guys, maybe his mom just died. Maybe he's lost his dog. Maybe he's just coming from a car accident. You know what? That little space where you insert the maybe, that's the shit right there. It's called cubic centimeter of chance. And you should watch some of my Don Juan videos to get a good idea of what the hell that means. It means that you're sitting around and you're waiting for an opportunity. You're minding your business, you're being a good person, you're trying to add value to everything that you encounter, people and situations, okay? But you're waiting. And then it's exactly what the Quran says. Hati ya'ti amrullah. Fasbir. So be patient until things take care of themselves. Be patient until, quote unquote, God's command comes to pass. Or, it's something like this. وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا وَيَرْزُقْهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. Whoever fears God, God provides lahu makhraja, a way out, exit. Like on exit signs in Arabia, I believe it says makhraj. So whoever worships or whoever obeys or whoever fears God, now let's put that in layman's terms, if you're self-aware and honest, then you're waiting for that out. The situation's developing, things are coming down all around you, people are losing their heads and all this kind of crap. And you're there biding your time, waiting for that cubic centimeter of chance, that opportunity, that out, that admission, that something that allows you to slip in something of your own in order to essentially affect the kind of outcome that a person such as yourself, my dearest esteemed viewer, is fucking worthy of. Hey, comments don't have to be nice, alright? At least you're saying something, so I appreciate that. See y'all later.